Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Secrets Revealed. So we're going to take a look at the Rex robot today, and I'm going to go over things like the specialization track, which drones I prefer for this robot, along with the pilot and pilot skills in order to make your Rex stronger. Now, there is going to be some gameplay of two builds, but I wouldn't focus so much on the weapons at this point, because there is going to be a pretty big rebalance in the next update, and that can definitely affect your weapons. But as far as building a stronger Rex, I think it's really important to kind of focus on things like the specialization track, the drones, the pilot skills. That is going to probably make up like 90% of your Rex's strength. Obviously weapons are important, but if you get the other things wrong, your Rex is going to go down really fast. So that aside, let's get started here. So in terms of the specialization track, I would recommend using advanced repair. There was a viewer which recommended this to me because I was using unstable conduit at the time, and this made a huge difference. So thank you very much to that viewer. I've forgotten your name, but thank you so much for that tip. In terms of the specialization track that I have here, the brawler track. Okay, so repair amplifier with the last stand. Now, I would say that if your Rex isn't maxed out, you probably want to go with the last stand. That was just something that I think would really help your Rex survive. You could try immune amplifier, but with the builds that we have out there currently with like Teth and the crumble weapons, I would say probably last stand is what I would recommend at this point. And in terms of the drones, so you might notice that I have the Armadillo on here. A lot of players have been asking me, why do you use the Armadillo? Okay, so if you take a look at the description, basically it gives me more speed, and then when I get kills or I capture beacons, I get defense points, you can see here, which is basically gonna strengthen my Rex. Over time, every time I get a kill or I get a beacon, it's gonna help a lot. And with this bot, you'll definitely be getting like kills and beacons, so it contributes to the strength of the Rex. If you don't have an Armadillo, other drones you could use. Let me just go through the drones here. I know there's the bull drone, which came with it. So obviously that. Let's see, what else do we have? I think the showdown might be pretty good too. The showdown and the reviver. So this drone over here. And I'm not sure if I have a reviver drone. I know I have it on my Erebus. Okay, so this one over here. So I would stick to those drones for the Rex. And then as far as the pilot, okay, so I have this pilot, which gives you an extra ability. That's going to be really important. But these are the pilot skills I have. Now, some of these skills like the sharpshooter for the mace, this is going to depend on, what weapons you have. But I would highly recommend this skill over here. Okay, so this is kind of like Death Survivor. Basically, when your Rex's health drops down to 50%, you get another ability charge. So that's going to be important in order to survive in your Rex. As far as this skill here, or even the Raider Gunsmith, you could substitute this for like Mechanic. And I'm trying to think like what other skills you could use here. Let me just check. If I had to change the Raider Gunsmith, another option might be Adamant Guardian if I'm playing Beacon Rush or, Domination. But also, I would say maybe even this one here, the Wise Opportunist. So this will give you more defense points. I think with the time, or at least when you get kills, then at least you get more resistance. So I would say, either Master Gunsmith, let's see, Wise Opportunist, Mechanic. Those would be the skills I would kind of lean towards. Possibly Adamant Guardian, depending on how you play the bot. And also, if you're playing like TDM, you don't want to get this one because this is more focused around beacons. And yeah, so those are the skills and stuff that I would use. And in terms of the weapons, now I'm going to be running the Gangil and the Mace on this Rex for the first game. Some players I know have asked me, why do you run these weapons on your Rex? Why not the cudgels? So the Gangil applies the rust effect and the crumble to my opponent. If I hit them a couple of times, they won't be able to heal up. You'll see basically it shows up on the left side of your screen if you get hit by these weapons. but they won't be able to use advanced repair or unstable conduit. They can use it, but they won't actually heal up. Okay, so prevents it from healing up, and this will allow me to bring down, other Rex robots or even Tets having these weapons on it. So I'm gonna run this in the first game, and then in the second game, we're going to swap out the mace for the Murix. And I'm thinking, whether I should change the drone. But yeah, I'm going to switch this out for the second game. I will also need to replace, the one pilot skill here. So these weapons do have a shot grouping or sharpshooter. So I'm probably going to change this out for the second game. And then I'm thinking maybe even the drone, because I might possibly use, I'm thinking of using this drone over here, the Reviver, just to kind of see how it does, performance wise. And yeah, I guess with that said, let's drop into game number 1. I'm expecting them to make their way into center here. Actually, it looks like they have a guy with the pierces. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna have to absorb this damage. Okay, we do have a player over here. He got hit pretty good. There we go. Just saving my abilities here. Let's get some crumble weapons onto that player. I'm gonna move to this right side. There is a player here that's gonna be dropping soon. Can we get him? So this is where the crumble is gonna come in handy. Yeah, he couldn't heal up. Let's go for this guy. This one here, man, they have all their campers. They're gonna drop in over here. Yep, he's almost dead. There we go. This guy's trying to get crumble weapons on me. There we go. Let's just do that. There we go. Looks like they got the center. They also have a Kaji back there. Where is that Kaji? I saw a Kaji here somewhere. He's putting down the mines. Wait, is that him? This might be him. It is. Oh, I have a couple more abilities here. He's moving to my right. I can see him. Musket. Shoot, I don't know if I'm going to make it. No, I couldn't. But you know what? That was a really, really good run with that. Okay, let's drop in with this. We need someone with a shield breaker. Ooh, that's some nice damage. This guy's almost dead. There we go. Got him. Shoot. Oh, we got the Kaji though, I think, right? I think I got the Kaji. There we go. I believe that was a Pathfinder. That Luch is going to jump towards center. I'm just trying to help out here with this Luch. Try to hit this guy down to his last stand. That's gonna kill me. Trying to stay in center here because I don't want to give up this beacon. That's a pretty good run with the Erebus though. I kind of like the Reviver on here. This guy's still trying to kill me. That's pretty good though. Let's just do this. Focusing down this guy. Oh, I did suppress this guy, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Suppressed him again. I can't heal fast enough here. I'm getting attacked by 2 titans. Oh my gosh. Suppressed again. This guy's almost dead. We got him. Nice. I think, you know what? That's probably gonna be it. Where is this guy? Let's move this way. There we go. Here's another sword unit. Let's hope that my teammates... Look, they're all firing at him. Basically charging that sword unit up. Okay, that was a really good run with the first one. Using the Mace and the Gangil. So the next game, I'm going to run the Murix with the Gangil as well. But I'm going to swap out my drones because I wanted to try the Reviver on it. Okay, so this is how we did in the first game. I think we have someone in center here. Yep. Let's try to get rid of this guy. There we go. There's someone behind us, though. Behind us, guys. Behind us. Let's get rid of him. This one here, too. There we go. Someone's going to need to get this guy down below. Okay, you know what? I think I'll deal with him. Ah! My targeting messed up. There we go. I'm gonna need to heal a bit here. What is this guy in? Ah! Got him! Yes! There's someone else here? You know what? We need to get into center. Just gonna make sure that we get this beacon here. Trying to focus down their Leo. There we go. Let's get rid of this guy. There we go. Maybe that one. Sword unit. If I can get close enough. Ooh. Dude, I'm liking the Reviver on here. I think there's a sword unit. Let's go for him. Oh, shoot. I had to use my mothership. Trying to save some charges. Let's go after this guy. There we go. Man, I'm really liking the Reviver on here. Works really, really well. Another guy over here. I think that's... They gotta have more. Another one, another one, another one! Let's go after this guy. I'm almost dead. Almost. Oh, he keeps... Shoot! He's gonna kill me with the lasso. I'm trying to focus down the Mauler. Man, that was a really good run with that. You know what? The Reviver may just be the best drone for the Rex. I kind of like you know, that one, and also the Armadillo did really well. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I have on this Rex. In case you missed it, you know, right at the start, you know, what I said I was gonna run. Otherwise, this is how we did. Okay, and in terms of my Rex, you can see I had the Blaze Murix, the Gangil. All of this, I believe, is the same pilot skills. Actually, wait, this one here I changed. Okay, so the Sharpshooter for the Murix, and also the Reviver drone. Okay, so that's what I was running in the game I just played. And yeah, so I'm hoping this guide was able to help you as far as building a stronger Rex. If it was, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that said, thank you guys for watching, stay safe, and until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.